Hey everyone, it's Loopylugsreacts here. Now welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new reaction video. Now, our last video we did was Hi Ren by Ren. I've read up a bit about Ren. I do understand a lot more about him now after seeing that video and seeing a few of the comments I had. This is one of the ones that has been kind of slightly requested. There's been a few that have spoken about this, so we're going to try our reaction at Ren Trilogy. So this is the Tale of Jenny Screech. So I can see it's a 13-minute long video, so that's going to be interesting. The last one I thought was long at 8 minutes, so this is going to be good. Right, let's get to it. I'm going to try and slightly shift it up here. When I edited the last video I had it straight over here. I'm going to try and have it in this area here. So let's see how that goes. Again with that guitar. Crazy. It's definitely got that kind of medieval kind of sound. You know, a bit like the kind of guys that what they called bards that go around, they play their kind of lute. A bit like the guy in The Witcher, you know, he goes around playing the lute and tells a whole story through his songs.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, they walked this...
Ooh, a switch up in the tempo there. That was crazy.
About 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, they walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Right, so I'm going to stop it there. So obviously that was Jenny's part. There's this obviously part Screech. So Screech was obviously the boy that killed Jenny there. That's crazy. So obviously they're talking about, you know, a stabbing going on in London City, which is obviously not a uncommon thing. Crazy. I mean, I tell you what, the way he, you know, it tells the story, it's just crazy. It's like the difference in the music. You know, this when he started talking about Jenny, it was just nice and kind of breezy kind of music, and then when Screech came in, it's just like watching a musical, you know, where you get someone that comes in, or the bad guy comes in. It's always a different tempo, a different style of music. It's definitely got that played on it. Yeah, that was really good. I liked it so far. It's actually it's quite, obviously, as you can see, it's quite a sad kind of story, you know, a girl going home probably on a night out or something, but it's the thing is, it's like Screech, they're saying, or it's James, but Screech is 14 years old, so maybe this is like an older woman or something, we're not sure. But we'll see how it goes. So this is the next part of it. So this is Screech. Let's go. Again with the medieval bard kind of sound.
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. This
I don't know why I'm laughing, but I quite like that term, clocked out like Big Ben. Obviously, if you're not from the UK, you might not know what Big Ben is. Big Ben is our big tower, clock tower in London. I'll go back.
Right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. This Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man. I'm not.
Oh, Screech is on the run.
Man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man. I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate. With something far more sinister in mind, does away. Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
Screech has run out of options, isn't he?
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night.
I just love that how it's like, you know, in London when they're, it's a very British thing. It's like, come on, you fucking cunts. Crazy. So now we have a new character as well, Richard, the police officer.
Shit, boy. Richard, these are man. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Ooh. Ooh. I like that. He's using obviously the guitar as the gun, but then I love the way that the camera's, it's like us. Sorry, I got that in there. So it's a bit like obviously the character. Sorry, we are Screech, and the camera is just obviously tilted like him falling over.
Story it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
No, that was pretty cool as well. So we now know Jenny's dead, and Screech is now maybe fighting for his life or dead, and they're only a couple of streets apart. Crazy. I love that, you know, with the guitar, using that like the gun, and, you know, to take out Screech. Crazy. Like I say, I mean, he's so good at telling these stories. Like it's just dumbfounding how powerful it can be, where it's just him, the guitar, and the guy or the person that's controlling the camera. Craziness. I wonder if there's anyone that lives in the houses nearby. They're going, "The hell?" When he's pure shouting, like, you know. Right. So let's jump on with the. I don't know what the third one's called though, because I can see obviously it's called Screech at the bottom. So let's see what this one's called. Violet. I mean, if I was wearing my hat, I'd be taking it off right now. I mean, the way he plays that guitar is fantastic. It's the way that you can see that he's obviously tapping it, but then he's also kind of literally picking at the top string as well. The bass string is just like lifting it right off and going ding, letting it slap. That's craziness. It takes up, then goes ding. It's got such a haunting sound, that though.
London city, far from pretty, 2 005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets. Our lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
I love that. So he's using the guitar and going doodle doodle like that. It's a bit like back in Scooby Doo time. It's like doodle doo doodle doo doodle doo for a kind of flashback time.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick.
So we have Violet and Stevie. So obviously Stevie's the fella in this, so let's hear it.
Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack. One to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence.
Oh, shit.
Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
What? What? My God. Oh, oh, right. So a lot to divulge and take in. Wow. Oh, so much to divulge there, man. So much to take in. So we obviously had Jenny, Screech, and Violet. Violet is obviously the twin. So they're twins, and they didn't even know each other. They must have been adopted or something. Wow. I mean, wow. That was just fantastic from start to finish. I love the fact that there was obviously the way he told the story, the startup of every kind of chapter of it. You know, there was the kind of bard kind of style at the start. And what I did realize is that after the first and second one, he did this thing. It's like such a shame, such a shame at the end kind of thing. Such a crazy kind of story. I don't know whether it's something that's happened, something he's read, something he's seen, or something that he knows about or whatnot. But I mean, oh, that's just crazy from start to finish. It was really, I mean, the last one, the Violet one, was quite harsh. And what's even funnier there is like Steve, the guy who's kind of manic and violent and stuff like that. And then obviously Screech is his son, and he's the same. And then you've got Violet and Jenny. They're both the same because they're quiet, you know, not really kind of secluded, but you know, they're quiet, kind of nice people. And Screech and Steve are just absolute assholes. Really, that's kind of the moral of the story. So really then, if the two kids, say if they've obviously, because they don't know each other, so they must have been raised separately. Obviously the mother, she obviously died during childbirth. So this is really a whole thing about the kind of whole thing of nature and nurture. It's like, you know, it's like, funny enough, I say this all the time. My son, he lives down south away from me. I'm in Scotland, he's down in England. I don't see him that often, but when I do see him, there's a lot of similarities between me and him, even though I don't spend a lot of time around him. So that kind of shows that whole thing of nature rather than nurture, because, you know, his mum has kind of, you know, obviously brought him up, but he has so many traits that my wife and me, we see in me straight away, you know. So that kind of adds to this whole story, is that they've picked up their parents' natures. You know, Screech is taking on Steve, and Jenny's taking on Violet. Wow. Now I see what you guys mean when you say that, you know, his stuff is just fantastic, kind of, you know. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's got to be probably one of the best kind of video kind of stuff that I've seen in quite a while. I mean, I've seen some videos that are hard hitting, but that's just crazy. Well, there you go, guys. That's another reaction to Ren. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Remember, if you want to help support the channel, please check out the links in the description. Also, leave a comment. I really enjoy seeing the comments on the last video from everyone, all to do with Ren. If you guys have any suggestions, anything that I can do to make this better, you know, the production of it any better, please let me know. Remember, guys, to hit the like and subscribe if you're new, and if you turn on the bell so you know when I upload another video. And I think that's where we're going to leave it, guys. So see you guys in the next video.